Politically incorrect and straight out offensive are the words to describe this movie. That should make the movie horrible and unwatchable, right? Instead, it turns into a great documentary about a cultural icon. Drunk, Stoned, Brilliant, Dead, The Story of National Lampoon is a documentary by Douglas Trilla that explains the story of National Lampoon magazine and its eventual downfall. The story starts with the two National Lampoon creators, Doug Kennedy and Henry Beard, in Harvard, and explains how the Harvard Lampoon helped to create what became this giant magazine. They told both the good and the bad of the magazine, including some very uncomfortable stories. The stories were mostly interesting, but the movie seemed to drag on in the middle of the story. What makes this documentary special is who was involved in the telling the story. Most of the major past writers and performers who were involved with the National Lampoons were interviewed, or at least tapes of them were played. This documentary also did something really smart to best explain the feel of National Lampoon as a whole. They continued to show the past covers and stories to explain what it was like to be there, but they also took an extra step to animate most of them so the viewers could really understand the comedic style of National Lampoon. So the real question, was it worth the price of admission? The answer is definitely a yes. It might not be perfectly put together and the story drags on at points, but the movie is very entertaining and tells a story that many people should hear. Watching this movie helped me to understand where the idea of classic comedy came from.